Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a different video than usual. It's going to be a face mask and review, and it's also going to be a Q&A as well. A couple of weeks ago I posted up on my Facebook page, my Instagram page and the community page on YouTube asking you lot to ask me any questions you want, and it's to mark me being a YouTuber for 2 years. So I plucked up the courage, and my very first proper YouTube video then went up on, I believe it's the 8th of February, and it's a glossy box. And yeah, so it's a glossy box is my first unboxing video. So last year I made a video, I think it's called My First Year as a YouTuber, and I go into depth about my channel, about my thoughts on sub for sub, about me gaining subscribers and things like that. So if you want to see that, I will link that down below. I'll pop a card up above, but I'll also link that video in my description. So click on the show more, that will bring up the description, and any links or anything I talk about in this video will be listed down there. So yeah, so this video is going to be a Q&A then. So I don't know what the questions are because I haven't looked. I don't want to think about them beforehand. I want them to be a surprise. So I'm going to go onto Instagram, flick through, just click randomly, say the question, answer you while I'm wearing a face mask. So I thought 20 minutes would be a good time to do a bit of a Q&A. So I thought 20 minutes is a mask, so I'll combine the two together. So the mask I'm going to be trying is this one. I thought, what can I do? Let's do something a bit different. So bubble mask, they're not different. I've done a few bubble masks on my channel, but I thought it'd be just interesting to see how much it bubbles up then. So yeah, so I've got this one. I got it from ASOS. It costs £3.99 and it's new, yes, to Grapefruit, and it's brightening. It's not that new, it's been out for a long while, but it's vitamin C glow boosting. So I'm going to be trying that. So I'm going to go off now. I'm going to wash this makeup off my face, tie my hair up, get my Q&A like platforms ready. I'll go from Instagram and then I'll go to Facebook and then I'll go to my community tab and have a look through there. So yeah, I'll do that. Right, my makeup's all come off, tied my hair up, although I'll be putting my hair behind my ears. But I just had a thought, if I go over, because I don't want this video to be super long because I don't want to bore you, but if I find that there's a ton of questions that I haven't answered, would you like me to do a part 2? I've got this face mask here, which is a Shake and Shot rubber soothing mask by Dr. Jart. I bought this a little while ago, but I never used it. But it came out last year sometime, maybe February, March time last year, but it looked quite cool, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I could do this next weekend and answer more questions that I haven't answered. If you'd like me to do that, please let me know down below, just yeah, so that I know if it's something that you'd like to see. But if not, then that's completely fine. Maybe one of these sort of videos is enough. How do I open it up? Ooh, 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 that's squirted up. Flipping heck. Oh my word. Squirting everywhere. Oh, it's pink. It is pink. And it's already bubbling. Oh. Ooh, okay, okay. Why on earth would it have like little flaps for your eyes? You're not exactly going to put them on your eyes, are you? Oh, let's cover up our eyes there. Huh? Right, what time is it? Okay. We'll do 20 minutes. Oh no! My phone doesn't recognise my face. I got a Face ID thing on my phone. Never mind. Right, and so I've got all the questions up from Instagram, so I just want to do a random thing, so I'll just stop here. Someone has asked, how do you always look so beautiful? That's my question. Ooh, it's... Oh. Look at my nose. That is not good. Oh my gosh. That is such a difficult question, because what you see on camera is me all done up. I love getting dolled up. I love applying lots of makeup. But yeah, so for me, oh god, there's bubbles going. Look. So for me, makeup is a huge thing, and I look completely different, as you saw before I put this mask on, or sheet mask on. Before I put makeup on, I look completely different. I've got hardly any eyebrows. You can see I've got scarring. You can see I've got broken capillaries, sebaceous hyperplasia. I can't do the two at the same time. What a fail. Oh. So yeah, I think, flipping heck, I'm gonna have to do part 2. This is a nightmare. So yeah, so it's like what you see on camera is like the best version of what I can do to myself, if that makes sense. I look after my skin. I've had horrific skin for like 30 odd years. I'm now on medication to stop acne and things. So I do look after my skin really, really well. I've got a morning routine and nighttime routine. This face mask is dropping off my face. So I think it's to do with how you feel about yourself, how confident you feel about yourself. And to be honest, you know, I'm 42 now, so I'll be 43 this year, and I've just got to a stage in my life where I don't give a toss really about what other people think of me. Not really, not the nasty people anyway, not the people that I don't care about. But it feels like I'm just about to eat this flipping mask. Oh, look at it in my... Oh, my word. Oh, God. Right then, next question. Where do you buy your jewellery? Always wondering. I buy really cheap jewellery. Really, really cheap jewellery. Flipping heck. I buy jewellery from Wish. 99p jewellery and free postage and packaging. I buy, I get jewellery in subscription boxes. I think I had this one in an anonymous jewellery subscription that I used to subscribe to. I generally get them from like Next or New Look, Accessorize like Monsoon, things like that. But they are cheap. They are cheap. When I go on the Wish website, I just type in boho jewellery because I like chunky silver jewellery pieces. I do wear gold, but tend to wear gold in the... This is falling off my face. Tend to wear gold in the summer. Ah, flipping it, it's going in my mouth. It tastes disgusting. I have cheap jewellery and I get them mainly from Wish. So, yeah. Right then, it says, are you a trained makeup artist? Yes and no. I'd already trained as a hairdresser, and I always into makeup. I used to spend hours watching MTV videos of singers. So anyway, cut a long story short, so qualified as a hairdresser, then I wanted to go on to makeup, and at the time I was building up a portfolio. I was using my friends Deirdre and Caroline as models, and I was working with amateur photographers and things, and yeah, so I built up a portfolio of my makeup skills and things like that. And then I found out that there was a 1-year makeup certificate course near me, so I did that, and I absolutely loved it. Oh, this is coming off my face, look at this. Oh, heck. So yeah, so I have got a year certificate, so that entitled me to go and become a mobile makeup artist. I would need insurance and things like that, but I didn't. I was pregnant, so I had my little son, and who's now 21 at the end of this year, so it was a long time ago. But since then I've been doing lots of weddings. People like friends of friends have like suggested me. It's only had 10 minutes. And how many questions? 3 questions. Oh, I've got to get good at this. I've got to get better. So I am trained in makeup, but it was like 20 years ago, so I wouldn't feel confident now going for a makeup artist job. I would have to retrain, I think. Right, next question. Oh, it's a long one. Are there any makeup products that you didn't buy but now regret and wish you had? No, I don't have regrets really. If things come out, like being in YouTube, it does have a little part of me has a pressure. Oh, that's new. Oh, I wonder what that's like. I wonder what you all think of it, and I want to try and get it. But I talk myself down and I think, right, okay, do I really need it, or am I just doing it for YouTube? Would I buy it if I wasn't on YouTube? And that's how I rationalise things. So yes, I have bought Morphe brushes recently, but I was looking for some brushes anyway, and I was curious to see what they like. Plus, they're different to mine. My favourite brushes are Zoeva brushes, and they're completely different. They're completely pink and tacky looking, but they're quite nice brushes. And the value's not too bad either, but yeah, there's no regrets as such, no regrets. If it's something that I really want, then if I can't buy it, then I might get it when I can afford it then. Oh my word. But no, so there's no, God. This is a nightmare mask. I do think though, if I was to shut up, if I was to stop talking, it might be a little bit better. But look at it, what a flipping mess. What a mess. So there's no regrets as far as makeup products that I wish I bought but hadn't. If you had one colour of lipstick, what would it be? Red. Lady Danger, MAC, or Chili by MAC as well. Chili's more like an orangey tone red. I love it. I think Chili is my favourite really, I think, yeah. So definitely like a red tone. And it says, are there any makeup brands you would love to collab with to create your own makeup product with? Oh my word, Urban Decay. I would love that. That's never going to happen. I am not going to be a Jamie Genevieve, unfortunately. But yeah, Urban Decay definitely is my favourite brand. Oh, there's loads. Another question, it relates to makeup again. How did you learn to do such beautiful makeup? Oh, courses, training, some qualifications, or watching YouTube tutorials, or were you just born so talented? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did the course, but I also did a ton of practicing on my friends. I've done a ton of practicing on me. I used to copy makeup and take inspiration from music videos. Music has always been a huge thing for me, but yeah, I used to love like looking at different women, the styles and makeup and things, and try and copy them. So I did a heck of a lot of practice in my teens. Yeah, I continue to practice really. I love putting makeup on other people. I do absolutely love it. But yeah, so I've got a little bit of training, as I mentioned earlier and before, but nothing, no like degree in makeup artistry or nothing like that, unfortunately. So it says, please tell me what hair dye you use to achieve that gorgeous colour. I use two types of hair dyes, one in the winter, one in the summer. The one in the winter I use is L'Oreal Prodigy in Amber, and that is 6.45. I get it from Amazon because I can't find it in shops anymore. And it's a darker copper colour. And then in the summer I like to go very bright ginger, and I go for Garnier, and it is Intense Bold Copper, I think it's called, and it's shade 7. I think that's what it is, shade 7, I think so anyway. But I have made videos on them, so if you're interested to see me applying them on what they look like, etc., I will link that down below. There is a ton of questions about my makeup skills and where I'd learned and how do I make beautiful eye looks and stuff like that, which is so lovely. Thank you. It just, oh, it's lovely to get this feedback off you. It's really nice. But yeah, there's loads mentioning my makeup. When did I start wearing it? I think I was about 10. I used to have really bad acne, and I remember when I was about 10 or 11, that's when I started dabbling with concealer. I used to nick it from my mum, but she never wore makeup, see, so I don't know where I got it from, because I don't know anyone in my family that wears as much makeup as me. But so yeah, I just naturally was interested in it, and yeah, so I used to try covering up my spots when I was a teen. Got a question here, it says, what product do you use to do your winged liner? I'm still trying to find one I like, just starting to get into doing them. I wanted to know your best tips. I did a video recently, it was after you posted this, which you posted it 6 weeks ago, but I did a video recently. I think it's the Morphe one, I think. Or if not, it's the makeup video I did before that. I'll try and find it and I'll link it down below. But I tell you a few tips on how I do my eyeliner. I tend to use a brush nibbed liquid eyeliner. They tend to have just more precise lines. You can create lines, and you can go thick and you can go super thin. I tend to build up as well. Gone are the days where I'm able to just go whoosh like this and whoosh on top, because my eyes are slightly aging and I'm starting to get a few crinkles on my eyes there, so it is harder for me to apply liquid eyeliner. But I tend to go in first and I create a line right above my eyelashes. Now I hold the liquid eyeliner on its side and I press it onto the tops of my eyelashes above there until I've got two even sides. I go from one side to the other, and then I start with pulling out a little wing there, and then I match the other side, and then I draw a wing on top then to connect it, and then I'll just go back and forth, just building it up, thickening it out. But if I've made a little bit of a mistake where one looks a little bit higher than the other, and I can't be bothered to like take it off and redo it again, I find by getting a black eyeliner or a dark eyeliner or a shadow and just connecting it like underneath your eyes, just like halfway into your eyes, just applying it to the outer corner underneath and blending it with your finger, it just sort of softens it and it's not as harsh looking, and it doesn't look, the liquid eyeliner doesn't look like you've made the mistake much. So yeah, so that's what I do for that. And another question, I want to ask about your shoulder tattoo. How old were you when you got it done, and do you have any more? I have 5 tattoos and I'm hoping to get a couple more this year. Ooh, I love tattoos, I love them. I have got loads. Shall I try and show you? Hold on, if I pull my bra down, can you see? Right, that's the star, which you see all the time. It goes down my arm like that. And then, can you see at the back there? Can you see? I'm not sure how much you can see. So it goes all the way around. I got that done about 18 months ago. And whoa, I'm all wet now from this flipping mask. Look at it. What a mess. I got it done about 18 months ago. It took 2 sittings to do it. Yeah, and the sittings were about 3.5, 4 hours each, so quite a long while, but I absolutely love it. I want to continue going across my back but downwards, and I've got another big one. It's about this big, and it's above the bum, you know, where it was a popular thing to do about 20 years ago, maybe. I don't know, maybe, yeah, about 15 years ago I think I had it done, or a bit longer, 17, 18, and it matches this. It's all got the same sort of flowers and butterflies and things in it. And then what else have I got? I got an unalom, which is here. I graduated with a degree in counselling in 2016. I wanted a oh, look at this. These flaps, I'm gonna have to take it off now. So I wanted a tattoo to mark the occasion, so to speak. So yeah, so I got an unalom, which is all about like self-discovery, journey, self-awareness and things. So yeah, I want a ton more. I want to finish my back. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. This is literally coming off my face. So look at it. What a flipping mess. But I do think it's because I was chatting. Look at it, look at it. Let's massage that. Ooh, it feels really tacky and yuck. Right, it says to remove my, ooh, is it just me or am I red? Ooh, oh my word. Okay, I'll be back. Just going back, just rinse this off and I am red, aren't I? It doesn't feel sore or anything. It's not tingling, I just think, I don't know. But anyway, I'm only going to do a couple more questions and then I think I will do a part 2 next week with this face mask. So, another question, what are your favourite eyeshadow palettes? I love Urban Decay. I love, my favourite ever eyeshadow palette has got to be Urban Decay's Born to Run, and it's because it's a good mix. When you first look at it, it doesn't look that exciting, in all honesty. It's like, okay, but it has just got such great colours that I like. I like greens, I like browns, I like coppers, I like pinks, I like, you know, greys and everything, and purples and things. So it has got that. It's got a really great mix. Plus it's got an amazing base shade and a gorgeous gold sort of foil type like highlighter as well. It is just stunning, really beautiful. I also love what's the ginger, what's the red one, what's the red one? Heat Naked Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I've got the mini one and the long one. I love those as well. I love Flawless 4 palette by Makeup Revolution. That's a fab palette. Violet Voss, oh my gosh, I love Violet Voss palettes. Zoeva, oh my gosh, there's so many. There is so many. Okay, so next question is, when is your birthday? Mine is coming up January the 13th, and she says her age, which I won't say on film, and she said, I don't need to know your age, just curious when your birthday is. So I say my age all the time. I get asked my age quite a lot and I don't care. It's fine. I'm 42 now and my birthday is July the 13th, so I'm a Cancerian and I'll be 43. Would you change your hair colour? Not that you need to. All my life I've been every single colour you can think of and I get bored super easily. In the past I roughly changed my hair colour definitely at least every 2 years, but as I got into my 30s I tended to stick to either bright blonde, black or ginger, and I'd go through cycles of doing it. Obviously being black, it's blinking hard to, you know, get rid of the colour, so I used to have highlights then and until it reached like a blonde, and then I'd find that my hair is just too dry and then I'd go ginger. I've been ginger now for, I think it's 5 or 6 years, so it's the longest I've ever stayed this colour. And no, I don't know if I would change it. I would love to go blonde again, but the thing that's put me off is my hair is a lot thinner now. Since my thyroid failed a couple of years ago, it's like my hair is not very good condition. It's not great. Unless I had it cut short, then I think I could get away with possibly bleaching my hair, but I just think it's just too harsh. Black, I think it would be too harsh for me now that I'm getting a little bit older, but I do like it. So a question here is, can you recommend any budget-friendly eyeshadow brushes that work well? Oh, Spectrum and Real Techniques. Definitely, all the Spectrum ones I've tried and all the Real Techniques ones. I think Real Techniques just hit it a little bit more for me than Spectrum, but I haven't tried the whole range obviously because there's a ton of them out there, but definitely really great brushes. TK Maxx do a ton of Real Techniques brushes. I don't like going to TK Maxx buying makeup because they tend to be quite out of date type makeup that is there. It's rare to see something that is quite new, in my opinion, and in my TK Maxx anyway. But for eyelashes and like makeup brushes and sponges and things like that, then yeah, no, TK Maxx is brilliant. I love it. And so I got these recently. I got these actually 2 days ago. They're both Real Techniques. They're super tiny brushes, but I wanted them for like more detailed work underneath my eyes really. And these as well, foundation, no it's not. And I got this one as well, which is a foundation brush. Gorgeous. So I saw that as well. So yeah, and that was I think a £5, and I think the set of these two were £4.99 as well. So affordable. Check out TK Maxx definitely. So last question then for now. It says, what was your favourite fragrance as a teenager? Mine was White Musk, Body Shop, and an A&A by Cacharel. See, I never say those words out loud. I recognise an A&A and Cacharel, but I never say it out loud. So apologies if I've got that wrong. But yeah, a White Musk definitely, and Dewberry as well. White Musk and Dewberry from the Body Shop I absolutely loved. But my first proper perfume that I really fell in love with is Escape by Calvin Klein, and you're talking it's a proper 90s perfume. A load of people were wearing it back then, and oh, it's just so gorgeous. And it's, if I smell it on someone now, I instantly know, and it's like, oh, so I still love it. I think I might treat myself to a little bottle, because in all honesty, in all the perfumes I've tried, and I love a load, I've got a thing for perfumes, and I've got quite a few of them. But Escape by Calvin Klein was the only one that lasted all day, and you only needed a tiny little spray. So I might get one and just reminisce about my youth as a teenager and early 20s then. Around that's the time when I was having it. And then I got it again then. My mum bought it for me, I think around 30, early 30s, something like that, but I haven't had it since. So yeah, so that's the end of the Q&A. I'm so sorry, it was completely bonkers with the face mask. I thought it might be a good idea to do it, but obviously a face mask like this would have been so much easier as opposed to them flipping bubble mask that was coming off my face. I was just mad. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, because I haven't gone on to a load of questions. I am going to do a part 2, I think, yeah. So if you want to stick around and see that next week while trying this mask, and if it doesn't work then I know future Q&As, just me chatting, forget doing anything else in the background. So yeah, it'll be a lesson learned, but hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for lots more videos to come. So take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.